Oh shit! I'm wearing a white shirt. Sorry. Every time I wear a white shirt or a lighter shirt, it just completely, yeah, it messes with the white balance. Ugh, whatever. I'm sorry, but I am having a bit of a delay with this computer. The secondary console, is very, very slow tonight. I have no idea why. There was a spider living on it, so maybe that's the deal. I don't know. There you go, working. I got it working. Okay. Discord is informed. Hi. I had a shower not so long ago, so I'm feeling kind of like clean, fresh, clean, and new. That's good, and Um, I don't smell of perfume anymore, which is good. Jesus, the stuff is like really, really hard to get off. Like, yeah. Okie dokie. Well, not done much today. I did get everything ready for when I need to, when I could do stuff. For example, the backing up of my hard drives. Basically, I've got the external hard drive is ready. It's in my kitchen. It's ready to come in here and basically do that. The only problem with that is that it takes a day or two to do, and it's been really hot still. So I need the temperatures to go down just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and then I can actually do the backing up of the hard drive. So that'd be great. Yep, I've got all of the filming supplies for when I can go and do the filming. I didn't do the filming today. I couldn't do it. There wasn't enough time. Um, that's not true. There was enough time, but essentially it was too hot at the beginning part of the bit of time that I did have to do it. So it was like, nope. And then it started raining at random. So it did say it would rain, but it's only been sprinkling, and it's just like it keeps threatening to full on rain, but it never actually gets there. So yeah, couldn't film what I wanted to film. Ugh, excuse me. Couldn't film what I wanted to film, and yeah, there was also another complication as that like I'm kind of like delayed today. Just like everything's like an hour out of whack, or an hour or two out of whack. Mainly because I couldn't sleep last night. I was really, really like I just couldn't get comfortable, on the bed. Just like it just wasn't turning off until like 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Stupid. So yeah, I think if anybody's like on my Discord server, I think you may have noticed that I was online like in the morning, and then I kind of was playing video game. Then I went offline again, and that's basically because I couldn't sleep. It was just yeah. That's it really. That's all the news. I've been doing lots of prep work, but nothing else. But yeah, if anybody's wondering about my depression levels, they're holding steady to going down. I felt a little bit better today, and then I had a big crash moment. I had a big crash moment because I got my hopes up again. Because a friend that basically wanted to give me a big commission, suddenly he said that he couldn't do it, and it's not his fault really. He did tell me that it's like got a big job for you, but I don't know if I can pay you. And I was like, that's okay. Like I might do it. It depends. But it's like digital work, so it's kind of like, oh, fuck off! Stop it! Stop yawning. Yeah, it's like digital work, so normally if it was like just hand drawn stuff, I might have just done it. I might have just, if I was being paid for it, especially, like I might have just done it. But for digital art and stuff, I have to be I'm going to be risking the drawing pad because it's going to be, it's going to get dusty. Oh, it's in the house. I was like, where is it actually? So, oh yeah, it actually normally lives just on here, but it just, it's not here at the moment because it was getting hot. But yeah, I don't want to risk the drawing pad because my hands can get sweaty and then it could go, like, the condensation can penetrate into the device, and I don't want that to happen, I don't want it to be killed by humidity. I'm really sorry about Yui. All of that not sleep that I didn't get is basically it's trying to get back at me, and that's great. It basically that's torturous though, because I was gonna have a nap when I figured out I couldn't film anything. I was gonna have a nap, so I laid down because I was feeling yawny and tired. And like the second I laid down, I still felt yawny and tired, but I didn't actually feel sleepy tired, and that was just like there's a punch. There's another punch in the face. So yeah, I spent hours wasted trying to actually get to sleep, which is great. Are you going to be really loud? Really? I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like there's big raindrops hitting the roof. Stop yawning. Okay. Ugh. You know. Oh yeah. So depression meters just like felt pretty good for a big chunk of the day. Felt incredibly worse though, like just for a little bit in the middle of the day. So yeah. Trying to think of anything else that I've like got to any news or anything like that. Oh, Damon's friend from Finland is here. That's awesome. He's also my mutual. He's kind of like my mutual friend. He's more Damon's friend, but he's also my friend. And basically, like, he got me something. He got me a tiny plush key ring of Papa Moomin, which is great because it's kind of my spirit animal. So yeah. But yeah, that's it really. That's it really. But no, hey Roscoe, you like the video that I had posted? Do you like my latest like video that I posted? We're doing brainstorm for mostly just the Christmas video, and I did do my homework. And I'm waiting for Panda Fox to basically come so that I can yell at him because I know he hasn't thought about it at all. I know he hasn't thought about it at all, but it's like he never does homework. He never does his homework. God damn it. But no, I do have some ideas, and I'm going to float those by you guys, unless it's just you. In which case, I probably will anyway. But yeah, it's mostly for the Christmas video. It's not ready for the pub video. The pub video is sorted. I just need to film it. It's like it's a thing. And yeah, we can't really combine them because I kind of want the Christmas video to be separate. I don't really know how I could combine a summery Christmas vibe with the pup stuff because I don't really have. I kind of could do that if I had like a red or white pup hood. If I had those colors, and it's just like that's too expensive to get. So yeah. A Moomini. Yeah, the Moomins. I don't know if you knew about this, but there's kind of like there's a cartoon. They're kind of like magical hippo teddy bears called Moomins. It's made in Finland, and um it's a very adorable show. You know, it's kind of like think really early Bluey. It's basically like super mega early Bluey. It was made in like the 70s or something. Um, and the dad isn't as charming and isn't as good of a dad, but yeah, you know, because nobody can beat Bandit. I'm sorry, just nobody can beat Bandit. He's the best dad in the universe. It's really annoying. He beats me clean out of the water. I suck compared to Bandit. And I think I'm a pretty good dad. So yeah, it's like a whole big thing. It's just whatever. I've heard that from a lot of actual parents as well. It's like the dads usually end up liking watching Bluey, but they kind of feel guilty about it because not because they're watching Bluey, not because they're watching a kids show, but it's because Bandit kind of shows them up as being really shit dads. It's like compared to Bandit, every dad sucks. It's is true, But yeah, I think there was even a thing. This was even a thing apparently, and this is really cool. It's really cool random inside information. Apparently, I actually know somebody who works kind of like in the writers' room for Bluey. Um, they're not like one of the head writers or anything. I think they're like a notice or something. I don't know. They're a note taker, whatever. Basically, they said, "Oh my god, I forgot my point completely." I forgot what they said completely. I was setting all of this up, and it's like the actual piece of information, the raw data, just like dropped out of my hard drive. Fuck. Oh, that's it. They said that they were basically getting complaints that Bandit is actually too good of a dad. Like they were getting complaints into the show. These were the only complaints, by the way. There were no other complaints besides this one. The complaint was mostly from fathers in Australia, mind you, that Bandit is too good of a dad. He's showing up all of the dads. He's showing up the rest of the dads, and that they should at least include another dad that isn't as good, because we kind of get a glimpse of other dads in the universe. In that particular universe, there we get a glimpse of other dads, but they're kind of like just every now and again you get the golden retriever, and you get other dads, but you only see a glimpse of their story. And they found this out. They found this out after their first season, and in the second season or the third season, they basically wrote a story that involved like the Dalmatian and about their dad, and like not being as good as Bandit. But it turns out it's like, oh, he's good in different ways. And I thought that was really sweet because I remember that episode. Like the Dalmatian basically is trying to be taught a game by his child that his child learned while they were having a play date with Bluey and Bandit and everything and everybody, And it's like the dad isn't he's just not getting it. And you basically the kid says to the dad, it's like, you're not as fun as Bluey's dad. And it's like, well, maybe that's true. And the dad kind of like goes off and he looks at his computer, and the kid's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm looking at more information about this this creature that that you're trying to get me to do, you know, I'm looking at more information about it. And then he gives some facts, and it's like, oh my god, he is a good dad. You know, he is just as good as Bandit, but in different ways. He makes this creature sound fascinating to his child, and it's like, that's nice. I like that. It's a really nice one. It's a really nice one. But I just love that. That's one of the only complaints that they ever got, and that they ended up writing a story to placate other fathers in the world, to make sure that, you know, to try to tell them that they're doing okay. You know, it's kind of like that mom episode where like Chili is kind of like, you know, she thinks she's a terrible mother because when Bluey was young, I can't remember if it was Bluey or Bingo, when one of them was younger, as a baby, they weren't doing as well as quickly as the other baby dogs, and she was like feeling guilty because of this. But essentially, like, there's this whole episode that is essentially just trying to tell other mothers that it's like, if your kid is basically laughing and alive, you're doing okay. You know, it's like, it's a whole thing. But this episode was basically meant for dads. It's like, yeah. Anyway, forgotten why we ended up talking about this. But oh yeah, yeah. So that's what Moomins is. It's basically like a super early version of Bluey, but like based in the like late 60s, early 70s, made in Finland, and it was a little trippy. It's literally about this one family, and they seem to be the only ones of these creatures. It's these one family of these kind of like Moomins, and Moomins are, from what I can tell, fuzzy hippo teddy bears, like sentient fuzzy hippo teddy bears. And there's a mom and a dad and a brother and a sister. I think they're brother and sister. I'm not entirely sure. There's a whole thing about like them getting together at one stage, but I'm not entirely sure that's the same. But yeah, it's kind of like that. It's just yeah, and they go on like it was like a mini cartoon, like a mini comic strip that was then turned into a cartoon in the 70s, and it was like translated and everything, and it was like it's very popular in the it was very popular in Europe, and it wasn't that it was kind of short lived, but for some reason it's still going in Finland or something. But no, like I said, Papa Moomin is my spirit animal, and they basically like he's always wearing like a top hat. He's got a cane. You know, he's got like a classic black cane and stuff, and it's like he's very much like he's very much a traditional dad, but he's kind of dopey. You know, he's a little bit dopey. All of the Moomins are slightly dopey. But yeah. Anyway, I got a mini version of that anyway. So yeah, the popping out back. Yeah, you said you liked that one. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad lots of people liked it. That one turned out not so bad. That one turned out not so bad. I basically said for at least one of the button pops, you know, the 4 sequence button pops, I was going to do like a slow motion thing, and then I ended up doing a slow motion thing for nearly all of them, just because it was fun to edit, and I was having fun. Like you can there's a feature on the editing tool, you can reverse it, so you can basically watch them pop and then watch them do themselves back up. You know, and it was fun to mess with that. I didn't want to overuse it though, so I only did it for like the first one and the last one or something. I can't remember, but yeah. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It's a shame I'm probably not going to. That shirt is getting retired. I think. Basically, it's a pain in the butt to get the arms on, and it's like my arms have gotten too big for it. But yeah. Santa blowing up balloons. It's not really like we need something for like the summariness, you know. I don't think the balloon thing is that particularly summery, you know. And it's not very Christmas either. I like that you're giving me ideas though. Panafox was doing shit last night. I'm sorry, Panafox, if you're watching this and put playback, but you have to admit you were kind of a little bit fucking useless. And you didn't do your homework. I bet that's why he's not here. He didn't do his homework, and he didn't want to show up. He gave me a sick note. So yeah, jealousy is confidence' worst enemy. Okay, I'm done with psychiatry. You know, I'm basically like trying not to deal with any real psychiatry today. You know, I'm not saying that's what you were doing. I'm just saying that basically, like, I'm trying to avoid like psychiatry terms and behavioral psychiatry shit at the moment because like I've got a big meeting tomorrow with my therapist and it's just like ugh. So there is a point where I basically get sick of talking about it and it's like yeah. I'm trying my bestiest not to pull out the depression card too much right now, you know. For all those Australian dads, I think it was just for dads in general. I think that basically is like because it's aired in Australia first, that they got the complaints from the dads first. From what I was told, it wasn't really complaints. It was made basically like a bunch of people wrote into the show to tell them how awesome they thought it was. After their first season, a bunch of them wrote into the show and they told them how great it was, how amazing it was, how well written it was. It's just that every time they got a letter from a father, it was always but but it does make me feel bad because I'm not as good as Bandit. So yeah, they were like, we got to fix this. We got to at least put something in here. So yeah. Doesn't Chili's one? I think Chili's episode happens after that. I mean, Chili is just great. She's a great mom too. I've got a bit of a bias because Bandit is both cute and he's a great dad, and it's like I like those two features. Those are very those are very eye catchy. Those are like head turnery. But yeah, I don't think I've seen the Dalmatian episode. It's not bad. It's I would say it's a mid tier episode. It's kind of like it's mid to low tier. And then again, I basically would say that anything without Bandit in it, again, because I like the character, it's kind of like they're the only ones that are low tier. But it's about a mid tier episode. It's kind of like it's not bad. None of them are bad, but yeah. I'm not a fan of the Granny episodes as well. I'm not going to talk about Bluey. I'm not turning this into the Bluey hour. But I've talked about Bluey too much. Stop it. Stop it. Unless you really want to like bring it up again, I basically am going to stop that right now. It's either in the second season or the third season. I've got a feeling it's late second season, early third season. How many seasons are there? I think there's only like 3 seasons of Bluey, right? I don't know. Yeah, I really liked that one. Pipe and Belly is always good. Okay, well, that's what I'm kind of planning for the pup vid. You know, wherever I end up filming it, I'm literally just waiting for the temperature to change a little bit more. I just need it to be a little bit cooler, you know, so that I can get the hoodie on. As you know, that's not very predictable here, though. That's the problem. I don't know how to give a real Christmas idea since I don't know what Christmas stuff you can get. Well, the thing is that it's either got to be summery, you know, summer stuff. So like things like barbecue, outdoor sunshine, you know, garden stuff, just stuff I can film, you know. I mean, I could film inside. It just that it would have to be a bit of a stretch, you know, for doing something Christmassy that isn't particularly wintry at the same time, you know. So yeah, plus something that's like Christmas, basically like everything that you would associate with Christmas, but you take away all of the warm clothing stuff, you know. So anything that's basically like warm clothing, you know, like the actual suit, I guess that has to be taken away. And that's what we're looking for ideas. Again, I've got like a couple, but I'm not entirely super sure. Um, I've kind of vetoed at least 2 of them. I had like 4 ideas, and then I vetoed in my brain while I was talking 2 of them, like straight away. So yeah. 3 seasons, and the second half of the 3rd season premieres on the 12th. Does it though? Does it though? I don't. Um, yeah, I really want to watch the new season of Bluey. I keep waiting for it to come out, but it's never fucking coming. But apparently it's on the 12th. So yeah, I know there's like hundreds of episodes. I know that, and there's episodes that I can't see as well because everybody was talking about like there's like 2 episodes that everybody was talking about not so long ago, and I was like I was waiting to I rewatched a couple of episodes, and I couldn't find the ones that everybody was talking about. And it's like I know that some of them haven't aired because there's like weird Disney Plus censorship or something going on, but I'm not sure. What's on your mind for ideas? Well, I was thinking of basically like trying to use the padding um, for one of the videos. Basically, do like a kind of like a slob Santa thing, a slob summer sweating Santa, maybe. You know, but that's basically just a reason to try to get the padding on so that I can test out the big clothing that I did get, that I did manage to get. So there's my main idea. The second idea is basically like it was kind of just a getting dressed thing, and this was based off of something that Panafox said last night. It was just kind of like, you know, just getting undressed and then chilling, you know, putting sunglasses on and then just chilling outside with a drink. So yeah. Yeah, the other ideas I don't think are gonna work because one of them was like, well, it depends if me and Dave go to the beach because it's summer, and I was like, I could do Santa at the beach, but I can't because it'll be after it'll be after Christmas in July at that point that I'm going to see Dave. So yeah, not that. Um, but yeah, the other one was I tried to get in a I do the keg chug thing again as Santa, but I vetoed that on account of the keg chug thing is kind of weird unless I get like the right beer that I like, unless I get the perfect beer that I like in these mini kegs. Um, I think there's only like three different brands of beer that you can get in these in the mini kegs, and it's like one of them's Heineken, one of it's Abbott's, which is my favorite. Um, it's very strong. Abbott's is very strong though. That's the problem. It's like a strong dark ale. So yeah. Um, and then there's like I think there's a couple of cider variants, but they're cider, which is nice, but it's very it's always very sharp. I can't ever get on with cider too much, you know. But yeah, it was like either that or I actually go to a pub. I don't know where, but I actually tried to film at a pub. But the thing is, around here, there's like yeah, it's gonna be it's a bit too much work, and it would actually cost money. So yeah, if you got Abbott's, get Panafolks. I don't mind doing the keg chug. It's just that I have to be in the right mood for it usually, or somebody pays for it. Um, but yeah, I have to find my tubing as well. That's another thing. I'm kind of tempted to just use my funnel and just kind of like put the keg on top of the funnel and open the you just like tear out the valve thing that they've got. I don't know. Like I said, that one sounds a bit complicated. Plus, I could get a headache if it's really hot because I get randomly dehydrated if I drink too much beer, and I have to pee for fucking ever. It's really annoying. So I kind of like my other two ideas. I like my other two ideas. Um, you know, the padded Santa, the padded slobby Santa. I'm not trying to do like, you know, I'm not trying to like give you flip you off or anything. It just kind of happens. Yeah, it's either the padded Santa, slobby Santa, sorry, um, or it's just the very simple, low effort kind of, um, you know, hosing Santa down kind of video, I guess. So yeah, I mean, they're my ideas. I'm basically looking for anybody that's got like any better ideas. I will hear these out. But yeah, and this has got to be filmed before the 25th. So yeah, wait a minute. When am I gonna go see my friend Oh yeah, 25th of July. So that's not enough time because that's actually, yeah, that's Christmas on July day. So yeah. Damn it. Yeah, I'm leaving on Christmas in July. So yeah. Well, yeah, it's essentially like I'm imagining that video as me basically like because I can do this because I've got my tripod working now. Me basically coming out of my back door, and then I probably won't have the white beard, the beard whiteness stuff, with like my big giant glass of beer or a drink. I might even make it tropical because I do have an umbrella somewhere. I do have a tiny umbrella, and I could get fruit and stuff, and I could wear my lie, and I could wear my Hawaiian shirt, and I could wear my like cowboy hat, I guess, and my sunglasses. Um, and then basically, I put all of that stuff down. I put the beard down, and I get like I take off my Hawaiian shirt, and I then get misted with the hose pipe because I don't have a pool, and then I just I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I did do like on the hottest day of the year last year. I did a video where I hosed myself down, and that seemed to do okay. I don't think I looked particularly good in that video. I mean, I don't think I look good in most videos, but in that one, oh shut up. In that one, I don't know. I was doing all of the wrong angles. Yeah, yeah, because I've got so many videos. I've done so many videos. I know all of the best angles to basically shoot my tummy, so that it actually looks huge and gigantic. And those angles in particular, the kind of like taken at chest height with the, at the proper, at the wrong angle, kind of makes me look kind of tree trunk ish, basically barrel shaped, as opposed to being round around the belly. So yeah. I don't know. This weekend, though, I am planning to maybe film something. So I do want to get like one of these nailed down if possible, unless I get something better. Um, so yeah. Do you know any vids you did the barrel shape? Well, again last year I did a video where I hosed myself down. I misted myself and I sprayed myself with water on the hottest day of the year. And like I said, that video in particular is the one where I use all the wrong angles, just got the barrel shape mostly, or I look a bit misshapen and stuff. It doesn't look good. It's not very flattering compared to the other pictures and the other videos that I've done in the past. It's just kind of like that. That was just all wrong, you know. I mean, I got the shininess, I got the texture right, I got the feel right. I just didn't get the angles right, and it just like, yeah. More people want hose down. I don't know if it's in the drive. It might be. I can't remember when I sent you that. Yeah. I have no idea where I was when I was talking just now. Shit. Yeah, so those are the two ideas. Those are the two ideas. Those are the I might do like almost like a Twitter poll, or like a Discord poll, or both, or something on this, and see where we get. But I'm still open to other ideas if anybody has any. Basically, it has to be a just for a Christmas in July video. So yeah. See, I kind of want to. I kind of want to do both of my ideas, but it's just that these are good. I could do the padding one without doing the Santa thing. You know. Just hard. I thought I was going to be way louder than that. That was huge. There was a lot of gas that I just released, but it was super quiet. Anyway, I think I'm gonna head off soonish. We don't really have any more thoughts. I've got to reset that, otherwise I'm just going to be open on that message forever with my train tickets. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to think. I'm still trying to think of like new ideas apart from this. Like I'm wondering if I should basically either keep the beard and then whiten it for either one of those videos, or shave and basically have just the mustache. If I'm going to see my mother, if I shoot it this weekend, and I'm going to see my mother after this weekend, and I am going to see my mother after this weekend, then probably not a good idea to shave. Yeah, but the problem is, Roscoe, that I don't know how water soluble the beard stuff is. The beard whitening stuff is. I can't remember. I know it comes out in the shower, but it's just that how easy was it to get off in the shower? I don't remember. So yeah, also I've got to find a fucking brush again. Ugh. But yeah, I'm excited to use my tripod. I'm excited to use that. I'm going to be definitely using it either this week or the weekend. But yeah, I've been waiting to record the pup video, and that thing I'm going to be using the tripod for. So, you know, depending on where I'm shooting it, I'm still going to be using it. So yeah. I don't know. Tomorrow I will be doing another live stream where we basically have like we nail down. We either nail down one of my ideas, or we get some more, and we discuss what we want to see in whatever idea that I come up with. You know, I think we'll do that. And I think that would be good. Start writing things down for a shoot list. So yeah, that will either be tomorrow or the next day. It kind of depends again if it's like if it's still super hot tomorrow. Let me have a look, because this worked pretty good today, kind of. Oh, it's just below the threshold right now for me to back up my computer. But it looks like it's going to be not super hot tomorrow. And it's cloudy. Now, granted, remember, I'm in the UK. Weather's not predictable. It was supposed to rain for a little bit today. Rain for a little bit. Hard rain, a little bit. It has been raining continuously, almost. Very light showers for most of the second half of today. It is bullshit. But it's been pretty consistent with the temperature. Like the temperature on this thing, it was pretty accurate with today. Just the general consistency of the cloud coverage and the rain that it was getting wrong. So it says it's going to be cloudy throughout the entire day, minimal chance of precipitation. That's it. Apart from in the middle of the night, apparently. So it's possible I could survive in the hoodie. Yeah. It kind of just depends. It kind of just depends on what Damon's doing. That's the other thing. It kind of depends on what Damon's doing, because if Damon is basically with our guest and he is just around the house all day, then I can film it pretty easily over there where I go walking. Going walkies, that's what I can call the video. Didn't have to wait for the editing or anything. Yeah. Or I can basically, if he does leave, then I can shoot it in the house, and I can even do it padded and then unpadded or something. I don't know. So I just really want to wear the dungarees, and the dungarees look really good padded, just with the So yeah. Doing anything after this? I'm going to play on the computer for a little bit, check my messages, do all of that stuff. So I'm going to be definitely busy for like an hour or less. An hour or less or more. It kind of depends on like how many messages I've got and stuff like that. And then I was planning on playing my video game for a teeny bit, and then I was going to go to bed. But I mean, like, I could watch something after. It kind of depends on how I feel after I've checked my messages, and I don't know. Like, potentially have some me time. I'm not entirely sure yet. It kind of depends on what kind of messages I check. But if they're good or not, good messages or bad messages. But yeah, I'm itchy. I want a gnat bite. You can see that on camera. Bastard. A gnat bite, mosquitoes. I have a gnat bite on the back of my hand. Look at that. I know I've basically already showed this off before, but it's just I'm still pissed off that I didn't see that. Basically, I was in my office, I was typing or I was playing a video game, and I didn't notice a bug basically going, and then I never noticed that. I would totally notice that. I think it's because it's like there's no hair there. On the rest of me, there's hair everywhere, so I don't usually get bitten because I normally catch them in time. You know, it's very rare that I get bitten unless it's on like part of my, unless it's on part of my knees, which don't really have. I can't really feel my knees. I feel it when it's itchy. You know, but yeah, good place or Star Trek, but it depends on the messages. Like I said, I'll let you know how tired I am after checking my mail, and yeah, I'm also watching like this video on YouTube as well. So yeah, there's a debate that I'm watching. So I'm gonna try. It kind of like I said, for the next hour of time, I'm gonna be checking my mail and watching something. The thing that I'm watching could distract me from checking like certain mail because I'm going to be checking my grammar and all that stuff. You know, if I end up happening to have a really saucy message or something with somebody, then basically it might turn into me time. It kind of just depends. So yeah, depending on how well checking my mail goes, I don't know. Yeah, how about I poke you afterwards? And we'll see. Okay. Panafox just came online on Discord. I bet, so he might show up for the very end of this. Because, of course, he would. But it doesn't matter anyway. I'm leaving now. Wonder if your friends would allow the sharing of saucy images. Saucy images? It's not normally like that. Normally, basically, like, if I get, like, saucy messages, because I'm about to hit a window. I explained this in my last live stream. I'm about to hit a window, and if they trigger this window further, then basically, I might just end up checking out certain people's Twitter or something. I don't know. I have many tabs open. Okay, so yeah. Don, why are you on Twitter? Because I got there's like 3 different people that could be you on Twitter, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm following them all, but it's just that I can never remember what your Twitter handle is. You don't have to type it here. You could DM it to me or something. But Jesus Christ, I just found another account on Twitter like a couple of hours ago, and I was like, but I'm already following him, right? That was him, wasn't it? Oh. I know I know we're friends on like Facebook and stuff. I think, I don't know. We're friends on something. We're friends on something else. But yeah. just checking out. Oh, by the way, thanks everybody who responded to my last post on Twitter. I know it was only like a couple of hours ago, but Jesus. 406 views, and nobody shared any saucy Santa pictures. God damn it. Yeah, who was the... I posted a picture before. And... Okay, it wasn't you. Oh shit, I don't use Facebook. Well, it's something else. It's something else. Yeah, see, Panafox is here now. Yeah, okay. That was you. Okay. I'm not following this person, and I'm like, but I'm pretty sure I'm following you. You're not the only person who likes round orcs. Is the problem. That's the problem here, you know? There we go. Yeah, that's the thing. The image that you've sent me a couple of times on different things, is it on Grommer? Is it Grommer, the one I'm thinking of? That isn't Facebook, it's something else. I know you on something else. That isn't just Discord and Twitter, you know. Yeah, somebody else is like has an obsession with round orcs, and they use this picture. Or at least they have posted a picture that's very, very similar to that picture that's on. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, nobody sent me any saucy Santa pictures on Twitter. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed in that. I mean, it wasn't really asking for it, but I was kind of asking for it. Yeah. Basically, every Christmas, I post on like either Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or something, like please reply with your favorite Santas, so all of us other Santa enjoyers can basically enjoy them too. And I was like, I'm going to try doing this. I'm going to try doing this on Twitter for Christmas in July. And it was only a few hours ago, but it's just that it feels like it should get at least one reply. Link that picture to me when you can. Are you talking about the round orc one? Because it's on your profile on Twitter. It's not your profile picture. It's on your Twitter account. That's the one I was talking about. Like somebody else out there on the internet has posted like that picture as well as a few others, and I was like, oh, that's you. So yeah. Anyway, now I'm off. What happened? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Watch the playback, Panfox. Watch the playback, and try not to get too butthurt about it. There's a chance that I might have said something like not super charitable about you, Panafox. It's not like it's friendship ending or anything, but it's just that it's like, I'm sorry. But yeah, watch the playback when it comes out. Anyway, guys. Berry Wubs, happier tummy today, and belly salute. I actually had my meals on time, so that was something. I feel like I could have had something else though with my dinner, but whatever. Really now. Oh, you'll get over it. You'll get over it. Anyway, yeah. So either tomorrow or the next day. It depends on, like, it depends. It depends on if like I start doing the hard drive thing. If the temperature's going to be this good tomorrow, then I might do the hard drive thing. So if I'm doing that, I don't want to do streaming because I don't want to interrupt the computer process while it's doing that. But if not, then yeah. But basically, we're gonna either tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to try to do a live stream, and we're going to nail down exactly what we're doing for the Santa video, because we've narrowed it down to 2 choices on my end anyway. Unless I hear a better idea, we're going to go with one of these 2 choices, and like we're going to figure out which one of these 2 we're going to do, and then we're going to figure out exactly how and what's going to go into this video and all that stuff. Because it's very much likely going to be I'm not going to be able to do a directed by you portion of this video. So yeah, I can't go live basically when I do this video. So yeah. Anyway, see you either tomorrow or the next day, and of course, I will poke you. Roscoe, after I've checked my mail and stuff, and let you know if I'm gonna be up and awake for watching something. I most likely am. So, like, stay awake for the next hour or so. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, like, unpredictably, I don't know what's happening in the next hour kind of thing. But yeah. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and see you next time. Cheers! I did wink, but the white shirt makes it so that you can't really see my face. Better. Needy people. So needy.